Hello and welcome back to our Mr. Coder tutorial channel. In our last video, we have seen how to add a unit test project, and in this video, we'll be adding some unit test cases, and we'll be discussing in detail about each one of them. So let's begin. Okay, so to do that, what I'll do is I'll give the method name as test underscore add method, and let me just write some code here, which is basic maths, which is nothing but the one which we have added from the dependency. So this is the one we are looking for, so just change to basic maths, and here our project got added. Okay, and I'll say bm equal to new basic maths. Okay, so I'm creating an instance of our class, and then what I'm doing is double res, which is nothing but result, equal to bm dot add, and here I'll be passing parameters 10 comma 10. Okay, as you can see that in our method we have if you just go here and check here, so in here we have two parameters, so the same two parameters I'm passing here. Okay, and the next thing what I'll say is assert dot r equal, so I'm checking my result with assert to be 20. So if 10 plus 10 is equal to 20, that means our test is passed. Okay, the one more thing which I want to show you here is we need to have a test explorer. So go to test and click on test explorer, and it will show us a test explorer window here. So let us add it here somewhere. Okay, fine. So now we have added our test explorer, and as you can see that within test explorer we have our test class, and within our test class we have one method which is a test method. Okay, so this is our test project. Under test project we have a test class, and under test class we have a test method. So let me write few more test cases here. Okay, okay, so add method is done, then I'll say subtract method, and we'll say subtract, and here I'll say divide, and here say divide. Okay, and here I'll say multiply, and here also we will say multiply. Okay, and what I am checking here is that if we say 10 minus 10, I'm expecting a result to be 0. If we say 10 divided by, let's say, 5, so I'm expecting an answer as 2. And if I say 10 into 10, I'm expecting answer as 100. Okay, and you can see here that the number of test cases which we have written here, all of them are have got listed out here. So if you just click on this button which says run all tests, let's say if it is running all the tests, and what result we are getting out here. So if I just click on that, it will run all the test cases, it will build our solution, it will build our project, and then if we receive a green tick here, that means all tests are passed. If at all, if there are any issues or anything, it will show us no green tick mark. Okay, so since our tests are passed, it is checking each and individual test here. So we can see that our build project is succeed and our test cases are passed. So now the thing is we need to debug each test and check you know whether it is going to that particular test or not. Okay, let us go back to our basic math test, and you can see that each test is now giving information that 1 by 1 has passed, 1 by 1 is passing, 1 by 1 is passing. That means we have run test case against each of these method, and the result we are getting as passed. Let's say if I just instead of say num multiply, I'll say num minus num2, and we are saying multiply. I have done some code change here, so that means this is a problem, right? So if now let's say if I run all test cases, so I should receive an error, and that error either it could be in our test case or it should be in the method for which we have written a test case. Okay, so if I run here this, so I should get a error in the multiply method. Okay, if you go to multiply method, so here what we are expecting is 10 multiplied by 10, so 10 into 10 is equal to 100. However, we have not made any changes here, but it is getting failed. Why? Because in our basic math class we have a method called multiply, and here the result is not a multiplication. Somebody has changed the arithmetic operator from multiplication to subtraction. That's why we are not getting here the expected result. Now if I just rectify this error as this as multiplication sign, and again if I run this application, if I run this test case, so now I am getting that all the results are getting passed. Okay, so this is what we have checked into this video, that running a test case and writing a test case for each of the method. So we are going to end our video here itself. In our next video we'll be discussing in more detail about how to debug each method. Okay, until then, please take care of yourself. Goodbye.